Bueno. ¡Ay! ¿Cómo estamos? Vamos allá. Voy a poner el ventilador que hace calorcito y... Me parece que hace calorcito. Vamos a darle a jugar. Oh, y a ver. Vamos a ver... A recordar viejos tiempos. No me pilla el juego. No me pilla el juego. Muy bien. Empezamos bien. A ver, ahora. ¿Por qué no me pilla el juego? A ver. A ver. Hacer una pequeña trampa. Capturar el juego. Agregar. Nuevo. Más. Agregar fuente. Científica. Más efecto. Ahí está. Ahí está. Ya se ve. Vale. Ok. Y a mí también se me ve, ¿no? Muy bien. Vale. Uy, ¿a qué le he dado? Vale. Vamos a empezar por uno. ¿No? Vamos a mirar primero las opciones. Español. Cambio de idioma. Diálogos. Y el texto de pantalla, pero no de... Título. Debes tener mando. Si no tengo mando. ¿Estas son todas las opciones que hay? Hola. ¿Es todo lo que hay? Del juego. Voy a recopilar datos de tu dispositivo para desarrollar. A ver, vamos a ver. Vamos a darle a iniciar a ver a dónde vamos. Dale. No miré el volumen del juego, pero no había, ¿no? Vale, vamos a ver. Una. Cuando Shepard no sabía nada de nada. Pero yo ya jugué los tres, ¿eh? Ay, pensé que había desactivado eso. Vale. Extras. Salir de la aplicación. Iniciar nueva carrera. ¿Qué es esto de extras? Ah, vale. Bien, vamos a bajarle un poquillo el sonido. ¿No hay general? Vale. Pues voy a bajarlo. Ha habido problemas mientras se ha guardado la partida. No se han guardado los datos de la partida. Voy a intentarlo. Si no he guardado nada. Vale. Ahí está. ¿Esto qué es? Otra, ¿no? Calibrar. No se ha dedicado HDR. Es uso de HDR. Vale, controles no los voy a mirar. Gráficos. 1920, pantalla con... Límite. Voy a bajarle... Ah, no me deja. Ah, vale, que es... Tengo que desactivar esto y esto lo voy a poner a 120. Lo voy a poner a 120. Ah, que no lo veis. Wait a minute. No me fastidies. Un momentico. A ver, ¿qué pasa? Ahora sí. Vale, o sea que el menú aquel... Madre mía, no me fastidies. Impresionante. Increíble, pero cierto. entiendo nada. Vale. Reanudado de... Vale. Listo. Sonido, controles. Vale, esto lo dejo así. Juego. Modo legendario. ¿Me dejo así a la treta o qué pasa? Uso de talentos de pelotón defensivo. Vale. Acciones, logros. Vale, pues vamos allá.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Vale.
Classified information requested.
O sea que las voces siguen sin estar dobladas.
Secure
Bueno,
connection.
se va a hacer.
Secure connection confirmed.
Vamos con el
Please
Shepard,
log
tío.
in to access your profile.
Sí. Ten Shepard.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Sí. Va para adelante, venga.
Identification confirmed.
Pero si esto ya lo vi. Venga, dale.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
Hombre.
I'll make the call.
Sí. Vas a ver En el año 2148, unos exploradores descubrieron en Marte los restos de una antigua civilización que viajaba por el espacio. En las décadas siguientes, aquellos misteriosos artefactos revelaron tecnologías asombrosas que permitían viajar a estrellas lejanas. A ver, eso es todo lo que he tenido tiempo a leer. Ay.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander?
Por eso que no me gusta lo subtitulado, tío.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector.
Claro, se mira, ¿no?
All stations secure for transit.
O sea, lo que es el cuerpo así, no sé, se mira raro.
Board is green.
Es raro.
Approach run has begun.
Vamos.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
Voy a tener que cambiar.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
Qué pelo más raro
Remember
tiene
to
este,
zip
¿no?
up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target
Claro,
the
se
size
mira,
of a
tío.
pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, specters are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Joder, macho. Se mira raro, tío. No sé. O sea, el cuerpo. No sé, algo le veo raro. Luego miro. Vale. ¿Qué voy a hacer yo? Voy a mirar esto. Vale, tengo que cambiar aquí un par de cosas. Vamos a ver. Voy a hacer... duplicar. Todos. Venga, venga. Entonces estoy aquí. Y hago... Y este... Vale, tengo que mover esos dos. Este no. Este. Y este y este. Vale, voy a mover esto para arriba. No sé si moverlo para el otro lado. Porque si me voy a poner así siempre... ¿Y no? A ver cómo hago yo esto ahora. Voy a rotar o algo así, ¿no? Vertical. ¡Ay! Ese no. Ostras, pero aún así no se me... Madre mía. Un segundo. Vamos a ponernos bien. Vale. Total. No, pero así la cámara no me gusta cómo queda. Vale, entonces este... Lo que voy a hacer es... Vale, me muevo por aquí. Opa. Bueno. A ver que no me miro. Más o menos, ¿no? Más o menos. Más. Vale. Y ahora me falta este. La del revés. Lo muevo. Es que no sé por qué. Claro, yo lo que quería es que se moviese todo el solo de lado. Y lo que hizo fue otra cosa. Vale, este creo que está. Vale. Vale, en principio... Esto queda así. Vale. Voy a seguir. Y así estoy un poco encima del radar, pero... Venga, voy a moverlo un poco. Y ya está. Yo creo que así. Vale.
He's a Spectre. They're always on it.
Era de Franco, ¿no? La pistola... Vale, que tenía 3 armas, ¿verdad? Vamos a hablar con la gente. Joker. A ver, ¿cómo se sale de esta chisma? El botón, dice equipo. ¿Cómo se salía del este?
Rally round.
Pues eso. Una granada. Se ha quedado ahí, en el aire. Hostia. ¿Estás bien, tío? ¿Estás bien? ¿Cómo se habla con la gente? Ya me lo tiran, ¿no? Digo yo. Supongo yo que no... A ver, ¿cómo era lo de eso? Es el... No, 3 la granada, no. Puedes ver los talentos de tu pelotón. Tengo 3 puntos para asignar. Bueno, luego miramos eso. Pero yo lo que quiero es... ¿Qué susto me pego? Si al final... Para cambiar de arma... ¿Esto qué es? Ah, vale. Un menú de acceso rápido. Agacharse. Ahí salto. Ya voy a ir lento. ¿Por qué voy lento? ¿A qué botón le he dado, tío? Ah, vale. Creo que es este.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't
¿Qué es el
telling
botón
us
de
about
la,
this
tío?
mission.
A ver. No. Teclas. Control, barra espaciadora. Mapa. Equipo. Pelotón. Guardar rápido. Cuerpo. F, V, G, H, H. Para enfundar. H para enfundar. Casi. Yo creo el de interactuar. Movimiento, ataque, cambiar a pistola, escopeta, fusil, acceso rápido. Vehículos no. Tenemos donde interactuar. ¿Qué pasé? Usar, sprintar. Ah, el... no. Es el espacio. Latear, alternar, andar. A ver, H era tal. Vale. Ah, joder, es el
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Bueno, lo malo de jugar a esto... Déjame cambiar aquí una cosa. Y esto acá. Lo malo de haber jugado a esto que ya sabes de qué va todo. Pero bueno. No sé, lo veo raro. Investigar.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Tengo que subirlo más. Déjame subirme más. Que aquí... Pam, 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 pam. Vale, yo creo que ahí ya, ¿no? Es así. A ver, capitán.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Ya está, ¿no? Vale. Intentaré averiguar algo.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Vamos a ganar experiencia hablando con todos o le damos caña. Voy a hablar con Joker, que antes quería hablar con Joker. Y no mejor. No me deja. A ver este.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Vale, vale, ya voy. Corre, Shepard. No es que corre raro, no sé qué pasa. Da la sensación. Ostras, que me canso. ¡Firmes! Ahí, ahí. ¿Esto qué? ¿Los abre? Ah, vale, que eso es más adelante. Ay, mira. Esta es la healer, creo.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Investigar.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Sí que tenían poderes, pero...
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on a cruise.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
A ver. Ya pregunté, ¿no?
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Vale, esto ya lo... Adiós.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Eso, que llevaba 20 siglos ahí esperando. ¡Firmes! ¡Firmes! Bueno, ¿eh? A ver. ¿Qué pasa, tío? Yo, colegas. Por ahí va. Joder, macho, está al lado.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard.
Proteanos.
Last time humanity made a discovery like this,
Las proteínas son proteanas.
Technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
O sea, vamos a Eden Prime para ir a por un objeto de una civilización pasada para llevarla a la base central de de la flota galáctica o algo así. ¿Por qué avisamos al consejo? Me alegro que me ayudes.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon
Como
will
todas las
improve
razas,
relations with the
seguro.
Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Ahora que lo pienso, el Nihilus no tenía una armadura azul. Me quiere ver en canción, ¿para qué será?
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs it, Shepard.
It's good for you, it's good for us.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Investigar.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology.
Que sí, ya lo dijiste.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Malas manos.
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Madre mía, este tío no sabe nada.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
A ver. Investigar. Vámonos.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting
Vámonos.
close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
Más bien sería agáchate, no partas.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
¿Qué es eso, tío?
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
LOL. Una mano
Status
gigante.
report.
¿Qué es eso?
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us out,
Prepárense.
Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alongo and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Siempre hay que tener ahí la moral alta.
Approaching drop point 2.
Vamos a ver.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Vale. ¿Qué es eso? Esporas.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
¿A matar las espadas esas?
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Son cosas de gas.
Oh God, what happened here?
Mayúscula izquierdo para cambiar las armas del pelotón. Ah, vale. A ver. Pero esto primero hay que... Vale, esto es el equipo, no. Yo que quiero saber... Esto es lo que llevo yo. Vale, estas son las chismas que llevo, vale. No, pero yo lo que quiero es... Era la I, ¿no? No. ¿P? Vale, la U. Quería ver en qué es bueno este lanzamiento. Masa lo bastante potente como para empujar. Eso no lo tengo, ¿no? Barrera, primero salir, centinela, medicina. Este no tiene ni puta idea de utilizar armas. Y Richard. Pistolas, no tienes nada. Fusil tampoco. O sea que da igual lo que te ponga. Lanzamiento. A ver, déjame mirar otra vez el inventario. ¿Por qué no tengo vida? Ah, no, que no me curé. ¿No se cura en la base o qué? Ostras, mira, y me gastó. ¡Ay! Y no se recarga. Qué mal. Vale. ¿Dónde había visto yo lo de que era médico? O me lo inventé yo. Vale, el Kaidan es el médico, creo. Kaidan. Sí, ¿no? Pero además es lo bastante potente como para empujar con violencia. No. Barrera. Efecto de masa. Primeros auxilios. Creo que le voy a poner barrera. Vale. ¿Lo que es? A 10 segundos con 5, 420. ¿Y esto? Vale. Y primeros auxilios. No. Medicina. Tratamiento. No, lo voy a subir a este. Vale. Y este da igual, ¿no? Entonces, a este que le voy a poner, soldado, aumenta la salud, no. Le voy a poner aniquilación. Rifle de asalto. Guay. Y se lo voy a mejorar. Vale, y yo. ¿Yo qué me pongo? Es que después voy a tener más cosas. Encanto. Tengo las opciones de encanto. Reduce el precio de los objetos en las tiendas. Igual me lo pongo este, ¿eh? Así de primera. O igual... Es que no sé. Me pongo estos 3. De encanto. Hala, sí. Soy encantador ya de primeras. Ah, vale. ¿Y ahora qué iba a hacer yo? Ah, sí. Este... ¿Cuál era el médico este? Este va con la pistola porque no tiene idea de utilizar el resto. Ah, no, pero tiene un... ¿Y si doy este? No, le dejo la pistola. Y este sí, este rifle de asalto que ya tiene. Muy bien. Y yo... Ya me voy con la de Franco. Para llevar una. Vale, y la H para tal. Miércoles. Vale. Pasa. Huele a churrasco y no veo ningún cerdo. Algo pasa. No, venga ya. ¿Pero por qué? Me ha cambiado el arma, tío. Y me... Eran 3, ¿no? ¿Se ha cargado a mí? No, vengo. ¡Richard! ¡Richard! No. A eso le... Se mete un entierro, pero ya... Ahora ya no podemos ayudar.
The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Ahora no es el momento, tío.
Aye, aye, sir.
Vale. Y yo tengo un mapa por aquí todo chulo. Estamos aquí. Estamos mirando la nada. ¿Por aquí podemos seguir? Sí, podemos seguir porque me... Esto está mal, ¿no? Para curar miembros del pelotón. Sí, pero ¿dónde saco los medicel?
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Hola, ¿qué hace? ¿Me dan medigel de esos o no me dan medigel de esos? Usa mando izquierda para dar órdenes a tu pelotón, Z para atacar a tu objetivo, Q o E para que un miembro del pelotón concreto se mueva. Era un miembro del pelotón hacia adelante. No voy a usar nada de eso. Oh, de momento no he fallado en ningún tiro, tío. A ver, así al pecho para... Bueno. Creo que había algo, sí. Medpack. Vale. Medigel de esos. Medigel. Vale. Vale, vamos a ver si hay algo más por aquí. Vamos a sacarnos esto. Me persigue, tío. ¿Por qué me persigues? Corre un poquillo. Rodea el espacio y se me pone una cinemática, tío. ¡Guau! ¡Qué pro la tía esta, tío! La caña de especie. ¿Qué hace? Ostras, vaya cara más chunga, ¿no? Oh.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Investigar.
Gunnery
No.
Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
¿Estás
Are you
bien?
wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Investigar.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Vale.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry.
Madre mía,
like I said, no Turians.
Pro es el Nihilus, ¿no?
Move out.
Eso, let's go. Vámonos. Déjame recoger esto que está.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Quedarse todo o convertir en omnigel. Quedarse todo. Quedarse todo. Vale. Buah. Un empalado. Mira, estos se van a la... escape, dijo, ¿no? Protón. Ah, pero esto es lo que ya. Vale, tipiña. ¿Tú qué eres? ¿Qué llevas puesto? Déjame ver qué llevas puesto. A ver. Kaidan, no, tú, no, tú. Kaidan es el healer. Vale, esta entonces es el... la que hace pupa. Vale. Ligera, escorpión 1. No, la U. La U. Nos vamos para aquí. ¿Qué tiene? Armadura. Entrenamiento de asalto. ¿Qué hace esto? Aumenta el daño de ataque cuerpo a cuerpo. Aumenta el daño de las armas. Capacidad de estadio de adrenalina. No sé si darle esto. O fusil de asalto. Le meto fusil de asalto. Venga, va. Le voy a dar este porque necesito artillería. Y le puedo dar otro. Y yo tengo. Nosotros no tenemos nada porque somos pobres. Vale. Entonces ahora... Inventario. Este creo que puede llevar este. 12. Otro daño. 12. Escudo 84. Este es muchísimo mejor. ¿Y yo? Endurecimiento. Bueno, luego lo miro con más detalle. Ahora estamos en una situación un poco peleaguda. Bueno, Para cubrirse detrás de la roca, corre hasta el punto de cobertura. ¿Pero si no me quiero cubrir? ¿Quién disparas, hijo? ¿Qué pasa? No leí. Esto es para atacar cuerpo a cuerpo. No veo a nadie, tú. Estoy rayando, tíos. Mira el nivel. Qué movimiento más raro he hecho este tío. Me disparan a la roca, tío. Bueno, Vale, yo creo que ya está, Vale, antes de... Vamos a abrir la caja esta. Quédase todo. Vale, antes de ir ahí... Quiero ver lo que me lo que conseguí. El hurricán, escopeta. Puntería reducida. Sumido de calor. Está... Pone que es malo. Y aquí tengo... Ah, sí que tengo cosas. Vale. Vale. Entonces, déjame mirar esta. Mejorar... Tal. Más 15 a daño contra orgánico. Más 20 a fuerza de las armas. Interesante. ¿Y si lo pongo? ¿Cómo se pone? Ah, mira, sí. Vale. Ah, que tenía otra aquí. Espera. Daño por segundo 91. Puntería 47. Bueno, la puntería me da igual. ¿Cómo se saca? ¿Se puede sacar? Ah, vale. Se puede sacar, ¿no? Es que no me... Ah, vaya, por Dios. Me pensé que estaba el... Ah, mira, se puede transferir, guay. Guay, guay, guay. Vale. Entonces esto tengo más daño. Y aquí no hay nada, vale. Y a esta... En su rifle... Puedo meterle... Orgánico. Pero orgánico estos no son. Vale, ¿esto qué lleva? De momento creo que lo vamos todos con ligera. Detalle. Armadura media. Vale, esta lleva media. ¿Y este? No, esto no, hombre. Detalle. Ligera, vale. Y yo... Media. Vale, entonces este... Le puedo meter este... O sea, esta armadura. Vale, ahí. Y yo puedo meterme en mejora. No, no hay mejora. Vale, ¿esto qué es? Lanzagranadas. ¿Para qué tengo granadas, tío? Vale. Hablar con este.
Killing us isn't enough. The Geth want us to suffer.
¿Qué ha sido eso?
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Vale.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Pues vamos para allá. Vamos, que nos vamos. Vale, esto está cogido y por aquí no hay nada más, ¿no? Sígueme. Pues tú. Se escuchan cosas raras. Y...
Hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
¿Dónde está? ¡Oh! ¡He fallado! Venga, ya. Venga, ya. ¿Por qué no se mueren, tío? ¿En serio no le di? Qué puntería la mía. Respecto pro. Es que esto va súper rápido. A ver. A ver una cosa. Guardar. A ver, guardar aquí. Guardar. 11 par, vale. Y ahora opciones. Controles. Sensible. ¿Cuánto? 25. Vamos a dejarlo aquí. Vale. Donde se movía mucho.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Si un miembro de la tiene el talento. Llega al núcleo central, ¿no? El ratón para desplazarte por el anillo. Vale, entonces sí. Anulación manual. ¿Cómo era esto? Vale.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
¿A dónde mira este? Estoy a salvo.
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
Wow,
We have unearthed the heart of people. Awaken the beast.
Manuel, estás un poco loco.
Darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
So, Manuel,
what's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
Madre mía.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Yo puedo callarlo.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Eso. A ver, ¿qué tenéis por aquí? ¿Tenéis drogas? ¿Dónde tenéis las drogas? ¿Y las drogas? Manuel. ¿Dónde tienes las drogas, Manuel? Manuel, las drogas.
Your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
Manuel, I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
I don't have time for this.
Va a ser bueno.
Time? Our time is over.
Mira, Manuel. ¡Que te calles! A ver. Y aquí cae. Quedarse todo. Vale, tenemos medigeles de esos. ¿Y ahora qué conseguimos? Conseguimos... ¿Puedo hacer algo aquí? Aún no me dieron nada de esto, vale. Ah, tengo un arma nueva. A ver. Ah, pero es mucho peor, tío. Vale, ¿y de esto? Tengo la Onyx. Que es la misma que llevo. Ah, claro, porque le cambié al otro, ¿no? Sí, vale. ¿Y esta que tiene arma nueva? No, pero tiene... Voy a meterle eso, tío. Aunque sea con orgánicos. Y Kaidan, tú que ibas con la pistolita. De personas, ¿no? Y aquí no hay nada, ¿no? Vale. Voy a seguir con lo mío. Mira, ya hay algo. Kit de mejora. Clase todo. Inventario. Que me dio otra escopeta Hurricane. 115 de daño por segundo. ¿Qué más tengo? Strike 1. Mira, tengo un arma nueva. Hace más daño por el sumidero este. Creo que no me va a compensar, ¿eh? Aunque haga un poco más de daño, no me va a compensar. Ni de coña. Vale. Entonces... esto nada aún, ¿no? Y ahora más tampoco. Pues sigamos. Ostras, el fuego ese me hace daño. Vale, ¿y cómo me curo? ¿Cuál es la tecla de cura? Creo que era... no, este no. Este, ¿no? ¿Cómo me curo? Sabotaje, barrera, lanzamiento. ¿Cómo son las curaciones? Vale.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Mejor que se acerque. Todo estrategia. Madre mía, qué puntería tiene. ¡Qué piña! Tienes la puntería en el culo, tú. ¿Quién dispara? ¿Quién disparaba? Aquí no hay nada. Es que te vi, tío. Bueno, ¿eh? Aumentar.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
Eso.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of
Sabía
the
que era una
damned.
señal.
Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Bueno, me acuerdo que subí al top el stream ese, que si no. Investigar esto está, vale, muy bien. Adiós. Venga, ahora os voy a saquear. Ya va a ser todo. Vas a saquearlo todo y después ya. Electrónica, habilidad demasiado baja. ¿Y quién tiene electrónica alta? O solamente yo puedo tener electrónica. ¿Dónde está electrónica? Canto, intimidación. Fusil de francotirador. Electrónica, la tiene este. Voy a subir electrónica, venga, va. ¿Por qué no me deja? No me deja subir la electrónica. Necesitas decodificador. Ah, necesito subir esto. Vale. Forma física. Activar primeros auxilios. Vale. Ahí está. Vale, y esta. Vamos primero subiendo el fusil, porque tiene una puntilla en el culo. Pero ¿esto qué hace? Regeneración. ¿Meter regeneración? No, primero lo voy a subir esto. ¿Esto qué hace? Mejora de escudo. Por segundo. Voy a subirle esto. Activa el fusil de francotirador, no. Avanzadas. Voy a subirle a tope esto. Ah, no puedo subir más. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué no puedo subirle más que eso? Activar escopeta. No, pero yo no quiero escopeta, tío. ¿Esto qué es? Primeros auxilios. Forma física. Subiré armadura. Voy a subir la armadura. Ya que no me deja subir otra cosa. Vale. ¿Y yo que me subo? Fusil de asalto. Necesito desbloquear El de francotirador que no lo tengo. O subo intimidación. Voy a subir. Es hacer. No. Vale. Voy a subirme este por si me hace falta para algo. Siempre viene bien. Y ahora estos 3. A lo que dije. Igual me subo este. Venga, va. Vale. Vale. Tener casco. Vale. Yo creo que sí. Ya sé todo. Guay, voy a bañar un momento. Ahora vengo. Vale, voy a apagar aquí el ventilador que hace fresquete ya. Me estaba viniendo fresquillo por la espalda y como que eso no es bueno. Vale, ¿cómo era? F6 creo. Guardado rápido. Deja mirar. No va a ser. F5. F5, vale. F5. Por si más que nada. Vale, vamos a seguir. Ah, no, espera, que teníamos cosas que tenemos aquí. Vamos a ver. 73 83 82. Nada, que tengo 2. Y de esto nada, ¿no? Ah, sí. Hay enemigos que usan tecnología de interferencia capaz de anular el radar del arma. Por ponerle algo, ¿sabes? No. ¿Y este qué? Este nada de momento. Esto no nada es nada. Vale. Y tenía Turiana. ¿Qué pasa? ¿No la puedo poner? ¿Por qué no me puedo poner esto así? La que llevo es media, ¿no? Media. No. Equipo actual. ¿Cómo que equipo? Ah, vale. O sea, no puedo usar esta aún. Vale. Entonces me engañé yo a mí mismo. De momento no puedo utilizar nada de esto. Vale. Este... ¿Tiene alguna mejora por aquí que pueda...? Estoy con la pistola, ¿no? 132. Vale, este sí que le voy a meter ese. Vale, y ahora este. 115, 2. Mira, este sí que se lo puedo meter, la escopeta. Ah, no, pero era el rifle. 150. 135, 150, 135. 150. Hombre. Y este... Así meterle esto, la verdad. De momento no le veo utilidad. Ya luego ya veré. Ay, que me quemo, joder, macho. A ver, sácate el arma, hombre. A ver, ¿por aquí hay algo? Hola, ¿qué hace? Yo creo que puedo reventarlo y me da. Hay luz. Me voy a quemar, ya verás. A ver qué le pasa a Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
Ha muerto Nihilus.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started. Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack? Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Es que parece que tienen las caras estiradas todos.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I
Madre
was
mía,
saying.
tengo un trauma, chaval.
Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Me ha dado algo interesante. Vale. Ataque. Ya le pregunté.
Is there
¿no?
anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform.
Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Pobrecito.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Vale, esto está.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
¿Qué es esto? De alta potencia. Voy a mejorar las granadas, a ver. Granadas esto. Toma, granadas ahí. ¡Buah! Pues qué bien. Al daño. ¿Tienes verdad? Madre mía. ¿Tengo otro? Ah, pero este no tiene granadas. Vale. A ver si hay alguna caja por aquí. Ahí de aquí. Vale. ¡Uy! Ay, no. Joder. Pues ahí estaba el otro. ¿Hay más por aquí? ¿De dónde salían esos dos, tío? Ahí está. Disparo. ¿Quién dispara? Ahí. Mantén pulsado mayor especial para activar la rueda de poderes. Sí, pero de momento no me hace falta nada. ¡Cabeza! 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 Con la cabecita. ¿Ah? Vale. Vamos a darle F5. Y vamos a montar aquí. Y esto parece que está todo despejado. Coño. Están escondidos, tío. Ah. ¿Más sorpresas? ¿Eso es o no es? ¿Qué decís? Parece que no es. Quiero ver cómo andas, vídeo. Nina. Vale, parece que llegamos al punto. Y no se mira nada, vale. Activando. Nos movemos.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Yo creo que sí que quedan evidencias de que estuvisteis ahí, pero bueno. Bastantes. Ya sé. Vale, ahí hay uno escondido. Ah, está poniendo las bombas. Vale, que tenemos que desactivar las bombas o qué. Sí, ya me acuerdo. ¿Qué pasa? ¡Fight! ¿No? Ahora sí, ¿eh? Música de Street Fighter o de Mortal Kombat. A ver. ¿Por qué os ponéis así?
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Vale. ¿Qué pasa con tu rollo? Madre mía, pero ¿cuántas veces le tengo que dar a ese, tío? Estáis bien vosotros. ¡Taca! Vale. Por aquí. Me queda una. Y hay varios enemigos. Vale. Porque se cubre. Vale, esto ya está. Vamos a investigar por aquí a ver si hay algo. Vale, parece que no hay nada. Vamos a mirar por aquí, no va a ser. Aquí tampoco hay nada. Le voy a guardar. Vale, vamos a ver si tengo algo interesante. Nivel 2, no tengo nada. Lo mismo, los recane. Tampoco baja, cambia mucho. Este dijimos que no, que era muy malo. Vale. ¿Y ahora por qué me deja poner? Ah, porque este es... Vale, Turiana. Vale, vale. Vale, vale. Vale. A ver, ¿hasta qué me da? Me saca endurecimiento. Pero no sé qué es el endurecimiento, tío. Pero me da escudo. Ah, mira, tengo ahora más chismas. Antipersonas tengo 2. Química. A daño tóxico. Vale. Entonces vamos con esta. Esta con esta. Esta con este. Vale. Tenemos este arma. Dijimos que este era mejor. Voy a meterle química. Vale. Y de este no tengo nada, vale. Y de este tampoco. Vale, ¿qué iba a hacer yo ahora? Ah, sí. El Keidan. Que estará con esta arma en principio. Yo voy a meterla... Esta por meterle algo, ¿eh? Y ya está. Vale. Sigamos. Bueno, este va a bajar de ahí, seguro. Espera, ¿tú qué haces con esa arma? Yo no te puse esa arma. A pistolita, tío. ¿Ready? Ya está. Vale. Aumentar la anulación. Hace todo. Vale. De momento nos quedamos con todo. Ahí nos vamos a acercar luego. Luego ya convertiremos cosas en... no sé. Acercarnos aquí, a ver qué hay. ¿Qué es esto? Hace todo. Bien. Vamos, corre. ¿Por qué no corre? Ahora. Vamos a ir para el otro lado a ver qué hay. Si hay algo de interés y luego vamos a la balita. Al bacon. Kit técnico. Quedarse todo, vale. Ahora vamos para allá. Vale, antes de ir... No tengo ningún puntito, en serio. Vaya. Inventario. Con la pistolita. ¿En serio se ha puesto otra vez con el...? Dime que no, ¿no? Sí, a la coña. Mira, mejora 5 puntería máxima. Absorción de calor. Este es interesante, pero para la otra. Voy a poner esta. Y a esta le voy a poner este. Yo creo que lo va a venir guay. Vale, ¿qué más? Mira, ya tenemos esto que hace a resistencias tóxicas. De momento no... No, pero bueno. Vale. Armas... Ah, mira. Sí. Bueno. Es que este se va a ir. Es que este ya me lo conozco. Vale. Vale. Dime que no cambiaron de armas. Vale, esto está... ¿Cómo lo dejé? Bien, sigamos. F5.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Una cosa brillante. Oh, vaya. ¿Pero qué haces, tía? ¡Sácate de ahí! ¡Fuera! ¡Esta es mía! ¡Mío! ¡Mío! ¡Mío!
Shepard! No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
La ha roto, tío, ¿en serio? ¿Se ha cargado la válida? Hola, ¿qué hace?
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony. One of the humans may have used it.
¿Qué te pasa, tío? Sí, claro. Inténtalo. Madre mía, vaya. Echarse steel.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Claro que es culpa tuya, que metes la nariz en donde no te debe. No te culpes. Venga, voy a ser
no way to
bueno.
know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
¿Y? No soñaba en la
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Williams aquí. ¿Quién es Williams?
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
Ah, vale, sí.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue.
Renegado, tío.
Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy.
Estamos como cucarachas, tío.
Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Contarle a este. Venga, va.
Just before I lost consciousness.
Confío.
Some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it.
Las proteínas son buenas.
I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Nos quieren eliminar, no sé por qué, la verdad.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go
anywhere,
do almost anything.
No,
that's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Vamos, Joker, llévame junto a Batman. No. A ver, ¿qué hay por aquí? Puedo robar algo de mi nave. Bueno, de momento aún no es mi nave. Ni nada para robar aquí, en serio. A ver, ¿qué quieres tú, Ashley?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
¿O sí?
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander.
Bueno,
I
eso
appreciate
es
that.
aquí.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Muy bien, muy bien. Vamos a ver. Esto ya va para abajo, ¿no? O ya estoy abajo. Vale, ya estoy abajo. Vamos a hablar con la chihuahua esta. Investigar. Preguntas personales.
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Algo especial, ya sabemos todos a qué se refiere. Kaida.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Hayden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Comandante tiene migrañas. Madre mía.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Vale, ya está. Vale, muy adiós.
Goodbye, Commander.
Vale. Oh. Caída. Tengo que hablar contigo. Ah, menos mal. Te pensé que tenía que hablar con él, tío. Y ya es como... Mira, estos son chismas para dormir. Vosotros dos, ¿qué hacéis aquí? ¡Firmes! ¡Firmes! ¿Por qué me mira así de reojo la tipiña? ¡Ostras! Cuando me doy la vuelta me mira y... Paranoias tuyas, tío. Vamos a ver, por aquí, ¿por dónde se va? Al Capitán Anderson. Sí, pero si hablo con él cuando me dijo que fuera... Ah, vale, sí, me voy. Adiós. Es que no puedo saltar. Esto de no poder saltar en los videojuegos es un coñado, tío. No. O sea, para mí lo es. Vamos, no, vamos. Vamos por las escaleras. Hay que hacer ejercicio. Bueno, A ver, tipiño. Muy bien, vale, pasas de mí. ¿Esto qué es? Manual, no. Me dan experiencia por... Vale, eso luego. Vamos a hablar con Joker. ¿Qué me marqué? El mapa, ¿no? Supongo. Hola. ¿Qué hacéis? Hola, ¿qué hace? El Kaiden en vez de estar en su puesto. Anda, ¿qué?
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
¿Estos embajadores tocapelotas? Dile ahí algo,
And
dile.
that's why I hate politicians.
Tía muy refinada, ¿eh? Muy refinada. Yo le diría 4 cosas. A ver. Llegue la flecha que parpadea. No quiero mirar esto tranquilamente. Bueno. Nada.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Muy bien. Vale. Por aquí no hay nada. Aquí había algo. Consola de sistema. Comentar anulación. Informe de patrulla de la Alianza. La capitana Hendrickson ha informado de lecturas inusuales de energía durante su patrulla con el cúmulo Argos-Rho. Estaba especialmente preocupada por el sistema Hydra, pero tuvo que volver antes de que su equipo pudiera investigar más a fondo. No hay más patrullas programadas en ese sector. Debemos mandar un grupo de reconocimiento. Tendremos que ir al sistema Hydra. A ver si están los nazis. A ver, tenemos que ir para allá. Pero nosotros investigamos. Somos exploradores natos, coño.
But these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
Son cabezas de ano.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
¿Cuál es el problema?
Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Good day. Tipo chungo.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry
Ding ding.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm.
Ah, que son
I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din.
Ding ding.
This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Y ya está.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Adiós, embajador.
Sincere farewell. Good day
Adiós.
to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
A ver, Ding.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold.
El caraculo lo está dejando en su lugar.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
A ver.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Qué raro. ¿Por qué será?
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing.
Since
we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Vale.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
Ya lo sé, caraculo.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastise and rebuke, Dan.
Ding ding.
The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Ooh, que suspicious.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Ya está, ¿no? Vale.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Ahora.
Yes, yes. Good
sí,
day,
que te den. Oh, coño, ¿qué es eso? Ah, estos son los que reparan o algo así, ¿no? Hola, señor bicho raro. Más raro que los otros, ¿eh? Bueno, prosigamos con las aventuras de Shepard. Shepard. Esto de los saltar es un coñazo. Yo quiero saltar por ahí. ¡Buah! A ver. ¿Y esto por qué está cerrado? ¿Dejan pasar por ahí? Ábreme la puerta. Déjame pasar. Niara, niara, niara. Recepcionista de la embajada. Shh, calla.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Comandante.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Muy bien.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Que sí, muy bien.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Avina?
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal
Ya
yourself.
está, muy bien.
I should be going now.
Ha sido muy útil, chavala. ¿Y estos? ¿Dónde está? Voy a ir por aquí, paso de la tipiña, de momento. Que sí, que muy bien. Pero quiero ir a mi bola. No quiero que me digan lo que tengo que hacer. ¿Ahora qué hace? Uf. Me va a dar algo. Vamos a ver con la tipiña. A ver, aparta. Desde el medio. Todo uno ni. Ah. Hola. 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 Me has pasado de mí, tío. Pues nada, vamos a hablar con la Avina.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Embajadas, es que
Tell me about the embassies.
Embajadas.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium.
Shit.
The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
¿Y tú qué opinas? No
Do you agree
opino.
with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Vale. ¿Por qué los Volus primero?
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Madre mía, esta tía aburre,
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Vale, consejo.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Pero eso es información. Vale, ya está.
Goodbye.
Adiós.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Vale. ¿A dónde quieres que vaya? Allá. Presidium. Torre. Vamos a ver. Ahí está el el Garrus. Vale, decía yo. Garrus.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard.
What?
Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
Oh, venga. Puedo hablar. Hola, muchacha. ¿Qué estás viendo? Los pececillos. Hay pececillos. ¿Quieres ver un pececillo? ¡Ay, apartaros! Quedan en el medio, tío. Tíos, me importa tu vida. No sé por qué me persiguen. ¿Por qué me persiguen? Dejadme tranquilo. ¿Y esto qué? ¡Pasa! Estás ahí ocupando todo el banco, ¿eh? Vale. ¿Y tú qué? Ah, macho. Aquí no habrá ni Dios. Mejor, la verdad. Es verdad, los caracolos estos hacían algo. No sé qué hacían. ¿Qué hacían? Algo había. Había algo. ¿Esto qué? Ah, lo de viajar. No. Vamos a ver.
The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Hola. Hola. ¿Qué? ¿Está? ¿Ya no habláis más? Vamos a investigar a ver si encontramos algo por aquí. Bueno, estos dos vamos a dejarlos en su intimidad. Vale, tendré que subir para allá arriba, pero no quiero subir. Bueno, está ahí esperándome. Me siento acosado. A ver, ¿y este?
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the councilor's assistants.
Commander?
¿Esto? Es que están en todos lados los bichos esos. Hola, ¿qué pasa? Bueno, pues nada, vamos para allá.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Pensaos que no quiero. Mira qué culito.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
Racista.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
Todos locos, los humanos están locos.
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Eso. Pringaos.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting
Justicia.
is adjourned.
Maldita sea. Malditos aliens. ¿Se va a suicidar o qué? No.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Eso, ¿de dónde
Tell me
conoces?
about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a
Teníamos
long
un
time
romance
ago. Things went
cuando éramos
bad.
jóvenes.
Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren. But his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken.
Todo depende de cómo se ve.
He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Malo de este tío, si te sabes la historia de la mayoría de las cosas, aburre. Vale, tengo que marchar por aquí. Bam, 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 bam. Por favor, elija un destino de Rapid Trans de la ciudad. Lugares del presidio. Embajada atrás. Lugares del distrito. Antro de Chora. Antro de Chora. Chora. Se encuentra usted en el club de caballeros Antro de Chora. Pues entonces, Tipiña, tú te quedas fuera, ¿eh?
That's him.
What? ¿Pero por qué? ¿Qué apuntáis aquí? Aún hay bichos. Y sí, déjame guardar. Bueno, primero voy a... Cae todo. Iba a mirar algo yo. Iba a mirar. Ya no sé lo que iba a mirar. Así. Esto es tan tan. Chun chun. Chin chun chan. Vale. ¿Y esta qué? ¿Y este qué? Ah, no tengo ningún arma. Vale. Se vuelve loco esto. ¿Puedes apuntarle al culo? Claro. A ver, ¿tú qué tienes que decir?
I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the view.
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you chew on it.
Me relajo. Why not? Sentarse, ya estoy sentado, ¿no? Vale.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women, shaking their asses on a stage.
Bueno, de hombres.
Decide if that's funny or
¿Todo
sad.
hombres? ¿En serio?
What? You don't think they're here because of the food?
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
I got business here, but not with you.
Go away. I'm not interested in talking.
Son todos hombres, tío. Qué fuerte, ¿no?
Back off, Rex.
Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Vale, yo creo que tengo que ir por ahí, pero por ahí de momento no voy. Voy a ver qué hay por aquí. Vale, por aquí entré. Vale, o sea que ya puedo ir para allá. ¿Y este qué?
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
O sea que el jefe de Shepard fue un espectro que fue engañado por el malo y lo echaron de los espectros. O sea que sí que hubo un humano espectro, pero por poco tiempo. Cosa rara, ¿no? O sea, eso tendría que haberse sabido en todo el sistema solar mínimo.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You got off easy, if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plowed through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
You need to look in the mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Voy a hablar con este, que parece majo.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Puño.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex?
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Puño.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
A ver qué es esto de pollo.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
Ah.
He owns this club, but the
Pensé que le iban a pegar. Pues ya está. Ah, adiós.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Ya. Ahora voy a enjoy ya el club.
Human military.
Oh, sí, tío. Vamos a relajarnos un poquito. ¿Qué hora es? Vaya papi, muñeca. Lo que pasa es que es un poco triste porque lleva haciendo el mismo movimiento todo el tiempo, ¿no? Sí. Bueno, pues nada. Me respiro.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Parkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what...
¿Por qué no dijo que era un espectro? Porque igual él se siente avergonzado. Vamos a ver. Control de la puerta. ¿Qué hay por aquí? Y aquí hay... Uy. Esto me suena a otra cosa. Vamos a ver. Primero... ¿Qué hay por aquí? Vendedor se da.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's
Hola, ¿qué pasa, tío?
Many good supplies.
Necesito
Yes?
suministros.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Objetos estándar. Fusil de asalto. Hostia, nivel 6. 62.000. Yo tengo... Soy un poco... Bueno, voy a vender cosas que tenga repetidas. Vender la chatarra. No sé a qué se refiere con chatarra. Bueno, este... ¿Aceptar? Pero no estar vendiendo lo que tengo equipado. Realmente espero eso. ¿Te imaginas que esté aquí con esto y de repente... Es lo que tenías equipado. Viva. Pistola. ¿Y por qué sale en Martin en vez de la skin del modelo del arma? Porque será ilegal llevarlas al aire libre o qué, cómo va la cosa. Y cómo saben cuánto te tienen que dar por las cosas si no ven que esto de vender la chatarra. Que no sé a qué se refiere. Bueno, siempre puedo darle a recomprar. Voy a darle a lo de vender la chatarra. No, no he ido nada, ¿no? Adiós. ¿Qué más hay por aquí? Escaleras.
Is that really? Wow, it's you.
What's this?
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Here you go.
Famoso.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Igual acabo de firmar un papel donde dice, si muero, todo lo que tengo se lo paso a este señor.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharaohs? Novaria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Vamos a ver qué tiene este.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Vale, este vende... Pero yo es que no tengo ni un duro, tío.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this mod.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really,
Vale.
that's impressive. Usually you humans can't
Y
tell
ahora
what's
tendré que pirarme de aquí. ¿A dónde tengo que ir? Centro médico. Vale. Y yo creo que lo dejamos aquí por ahora. Luego, más tarde más. Que ya casi 3 horas de stream. Luego más. Chao, chao.